Hey, what's up everybody? Captain Shotgun here, and today I have some humongous news. So as many of you already know, I have officially started my own website and my whole modding business, which is, huge. I just graduated high school, so woohoo. Big accomplishment, I'm so glad, but now I have a couple months between now and college, and I decided I would finally take on that dream of starting my own mod shop. And I already have a huge deal lined up with Hawki. I will have a link to his YouTube video and all of his stuff in my description. But he is the creator of the mini Stryfe, the mini Stryfe integration kit. And I reached out to him and asked if he would be willing to do a licensing deal with me, and he said yes. I don't know how in the world I made that happen, but I did. So now I am selling these kits, not the finished blaster, but the actual kits on my website. I'm gonna, in a few minutes, I'll take you through the entire build process of just, how to do it. I'm gonna have links to the other build guides in my video description. Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome kit. I think you guys should build it. As far as I'm aware, I am the only person selling these kits, like in the entire world. I haven't been able to find them online anywhere. The only way you can get this kit, if you don't buy it from me, is to have a 3D printer and print it yourself. That's it. I'm trying to give reasonable pricing. I am, the creator Hawki, he is getting a cut. He is getting royalties off of every single sale. So you are not only supporting me, but you're supporting him as well. And if you want custom filaments or anything, just let me know. Yeah, let's get into the build guide. Installing the mini Stryfe integration kit is incredibly easy. It comes with a couple different parts, and we're going to go over each of them right now. These two pieces are for the right hand side of the cell. You are going to put them each on each half of the cell. I'm sorry, I don't have a regular full-size Stryfe that is unmodified to show you this on, so just pretend like this is your Stryfe and it hasn't been modified yet. You're going to take each of these and line them up on each side of the magwell using this block to separate them and make sure they are all straight. Once you have them lined up correctly, you're going to take your hot glue gun and hot glue a couple tacks on each side to hold it in place, so you can cut it and follow up on these lines, and then it'll be very easy to install the rest of the kit. Same as on the left hand side of the cell. You're going to take the two for the left, they fit together like this. You're going to tack them on, use the spacer, just like that. Very simple. This is your spacer piece. It's just a rectangle piece, a couple millimeters thick, about 3 inches long, I would say. It's used for going in the middle. You have these. But now, you have your Stryfe cut down, and it's sanded. It's sanded down, and they meet up perfectly. Or almost perfectly. You can fix a lot of it with plastic welder, but it's good to have them as close as possible. Then, you're going to remove your hot glue tacks, and you will have 4/4 of a Stryfe. Mine are already plastic welded together. You're going to want to use JB plastic welder. I will have the link to the Amazon link in the description of this video, because you don't want to use super glue or JB weld or anything like that. You want to use Devcon plastic welder. That's the perfect thing. But now you have it all plastic welded together, Devcon together. Now you're going to have your mag wells. There's one for each side. They go on the inside. You're going to have to sand down the ridging on the inside of the original mag well to be able to glue these in. If you cut down your Stryfe to the perfect size, you won't need to modify your new mag well at all. But if you happen to make it a little bit small, like I did the first time I made it, you're just going to have to sand down the inside of the new mag well just a little bit in order to get everything to fit correctly. Then you're going to take this piece, this weird looking cutting guide, and it's going to go right here and show you where you have to cut for your new magazine release. That's very important. This needs to be almost all the way to the bottom, pretty much all the way to the bottom, and clear it out on both sides all the way. It needs to be pretty much the same size, because that's where your magazine release is going to go. That's what this funky looking thing is for. This is your new magazine release. When you receive your kit, it will either have this little bit right here still hooked onto it, or it will be like this and be taken off. This may need a little bit of sanding right here with that little bit of a nub right there, but this piece is trash. You can get rid of it. This is your new magazine release. It's gonna go right here where you just cut it out, and then it just gets reassembled like a normal Stryfe. It's pretty straightforward and simple to get the mini Stryfe integration kit installed, but it is very time consuming, and you have to do a lot of sanding and a lot of firing and just adjusting to get everything to line up correctly. Another thing I sort of mentioned, once you use your guides and you get it cut down to where you want it, and you take your guides off and you're ready to use your plastic welder, take some hot glue on the inside or outside of the cell and hot glue tack a couple places just to keep it together and keep it lined up, because you're going to want to make sure all of your lines match up and everything's straight. Okay, that's very important, but there's so many different lines on the Stryfe, it's very, very simple. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's really not much more we need to go over. We're going to go over what tools you're going to need. You're going to need a very high grit sandpaper. I have this handy dandy little tool I got from Home Depot. You're going to need a Dremel with a saw attachment or blade attachment, so you can actually cut the Stryfe and trim it down to the size it needs to be. I recommend a Dremel attachment or a sanding attachment for your Dremel. This is the cutting edge one that I have, but just a sanding attachment, and then of course a Dremel attachment to be able to get everything the way you want it to be. You're going to need Devcon plastic welder. That will be in the description of this video. You're going to need a hot glue gun and hot glue sticks. You could probably do without that, but if you want to get it done right, I recommend using it. You're going to need all the basic modification tools you need for a Stryfe, you know, screwdriver, soldering iron, and all of the internal parts and all of that stuff. But if you're doing this mod, I expect you to be a moderate to high-end builder who's been doing this for long enough time to be able to already have all of these tools at their disposal, because it is quite a lot of work, and it can be quite difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But after you watch this video, go watch Hawki's video. He is the creator of this kit, and he has a good video that gives you a quick overview of what to do. But also go check out Naptown Foam's video. That's very helpful. Both of those videos will be linked in the description, and so will the buy link for this kit, because I am now officially selling these kits on my website. And as far as I can tell, I'm the only person selling these kits, and I should eventually have some pre-built kits on there as well. If you want blasters that are already finished or in rough stage, just like this, let me know down in the comments, and we can work something out if that is something you are very interested in. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Pick one of these up. They're very good kits. I have them in PLA, PEG-G, and possibly ABS as well. I have multiple different color options, but if you have a certain color you want, just shoot me an email or use the contact form in my website, and we can discuss how you want to move forward, because I have a good printer and I can print whatever type of filament you want. Just let me know what type of filament you want printed, and I will just add that to the cost. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Go check out this kit on my website. Yeah, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and let me know if you have any questions with your own build. Peace out.